Hello everyone. So we are back discussing our English grammar, and in this video we are going to talk about future tense but in real conditional. All right? So basically future tense is also used in real conditional sentences or unreal conditional sentences. Let's first start discussing real conditional sentences. See, this formation is used to describe plants, but there are some factors associated with it. Okay? You could also use it to mention requirements or steps, okay, that are needed. The formation of these type of sentences is if-when clause, if or when clause. With these clause, we always use simple present. Then, after if clause, there will be comma and then simple future tense. Similarly, we can interchange this like this. We can also start our sentence with simple future, then if or when clause with simple present. Notice when you write simple future first, you don't have to put comma, all right? So, when you start your sentence with if or when clause, then you put comma after the if or when clause, but if you start your sentence with simple future tense, then you don't have to put comma. We'll see all these things in our examples. No future in the if or when clause. We never use future tense with if or when clause. Now let's see some of the sentences. First one is, if Jay gives me his money. Why these sentences are called conditional? Because there are conditions involved. Okay, there are some factors involved in these type of sentences, and that's why they are called conditional sentences. All right, and they are real conditional sentences. So if Jay gives me his money, comma, I will buy a new computer. Remember, here with if clause, we are using simple present tense, and in the next clause, we are using future tense. All right? So, if Jay gives me his money, then I will buy a new computer. All right? If I just change the sentence like this, I will buy a new computer if Jay gives me his money. Remember, we do not put comma in case we are using if clause after the future tense. All right? Next sentence. If I go to my friend's house for dinner tonight, comma, I will take a cake or some flowers. So, if I go with if clause, let me highlight this also. With if clause, we use present tense. And in the very next clause, we use future tense. So if I go to my friend's house, then I will take a cake or some flowers. Or we can say that I will take a cake or some flowers if I go to my friend's house for dinner tonight. Coming to the next sentence, if the weather is nice, if the weather is nice, again, just linking verb, nothing else. We are going for a long drive. We are going. Okay, here near future. We are not using future tense, simple future tense, but we are using near future, that is going to form. So we are going for a long drive. All right, or we are going to go for a long drive. Right? So just going to form, because that's one of the future, right? So we are going to go for a long drive. I'm going to make, again, future, near future. I'm going to make a software if condition sentence if I have a new laptop. Okay, so if I have, see this condition, with if you use just possessive form, if I have a new laptop. Okay, so what we have noticed here, that future condition sentences or future real conditional sentences are, they are basically talk about, plans, but considering some factors. There are some conditions associated with it. Okay, these are generally used with if or when clauses. With if or when clauses, we use simple present, and after that we put comma, and then we use simple future tense. All right, so let's quickly review what we have seen. हम कंडीशन के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, यहाँ पे if और when भी आ सकता है. If Jay gives me his money, I will. अगर वो मुझे अपने पैसे देते हैं तो I will buy, तो मैं खरीदूंगी नया कंप्यूटर. ठीक है. If I go to my friend's house, अगर मैं अपने फ्रेंड्स के घर जाती हूँ, ओके, तो मैं केक या तो कुछ फ्लावर्स लेके जाऊंगी. मतलब अगेन कंडीशन है, अगर मैं जाती हूँ तो मैं ये करूंगी. ओके, इफ द वेदर इज नाइस, अगर वेदर अच्छा है तो, अगेन कंडीशन, अगर वेदर अच्छा है तो वी आर गोइंग टू गो फॉर अ लॉन्ग ड्राइव, हम लॉन्ग ड्राइव पे जाएंगे. जरूरी नहीं है हमेशा विल ही यूज करें, हम नियर फ्यूचर भी यूज कर सकते हैं. राइट, सो वी आर गोइंग टू, बी गोइंग टू फॉर्म. ओके, एंड विथ इट वी ऑलवेज यूज मेन फॉर्म. ओके, वी आर गोइंग टू गो. आई एम गोइंग टू मेक सॉफ्टवेयर, मैं सॉफ्टवेयर बनाऊंगी, अगेन इन नियर फ्यूचर. बट कब? इफ आई हैव अ न्यू लैपटॉप, अगर मेरे पास न्यू लैपटॉप है तो इस तरह से हम फ्यूचर रियल कंडीशनल के कंडीशनल सेंटेंसेस बना सकते हैं. इन अवर नेक्स्ट वीडियो वी विल टॉक अबाउट सम अनकंडीशनल सेंटेंसेस, some unreal conditional sentences. Till then, goodbye.